हाँ बच्चों, एक और बात का ध्यान रखिए, आप लैंडस्केप मोड में अपना मोबाइल सामने रखिए कि जब हमें दिखता है तो हमें ऐसा दिखता है तो सर को यूँ देखना पड़ता है जजेस को, ठीक है। तो ऐसे नहीं रखेंगे, ऐसे रखेंगे मोबाइल, एंड देन वी कैन सी यू क्लियरली एंड योर मॉडल्स क्लियरली। और थोड़ा सा डिस्टेंस देखिए, आप अपना एडजस्ट करिए, रोशनी ठीक से हो और आपकी साउंड क्लियर आए। थोड़ा सा धीरे धीरे करके बोले ताकि हमको समझ में आ जाए। सो प्रेजेंटिंग फ्रेम्स।
Ma'am, am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Please go.
Good morning to one and all present over here, respected jury members and all my friends. Today, I am seeing representing code C15 as per the instructions on the location of Success in the Science Exhibition, as the theme is promotion of toys as an educational tool. As an educational tool. So where I have chosen the sub-theme as understanding science with balloons. So let's begin with our first experiment. The first experiment is I have used two balloons here attached by the tapering straws and two threads which are suspended on equal height to one another. So by this I am going to show you Bernoulli's theorem of air pressure. So when I will blow between these two balloons, what will happen? So let's see what will happen when I will blow between these two balloons. As you saw, these two balloons got attracted to one another. These two balloons got attracted to one another because when the force exerted by my blow between these two balloons and the concentration gradient of the pressure outside the balloon both goes to one another, by which both opposes to one another and create a low pressure area between these two balloons, by which they did not repel each other, they did attract to one another. Now, the application of this Bernoulli's theorem can be taken as in the villages when the thunderstorm came. The strong wind came and disappeared the hut's rooftop. So this happened because when the higher concentration gradient pressure air goes down to the hut and the static pressure inside the hut both goes to one another and creates a area between the hut inside area and the outer area, by which the rooftop of the hut got disappeared. So this was Bernoulli's theorem and its application. Purpose can be said, it can be taught to the students by using this project, and it can be very helpful for the teachers for making Bernoulli's theorem very easy. So next experiment which I have taken with the help of balloon is a diagrammatic representation of lung and diaphragm, by which I am going to show how a person respirates and how tobacco affects its respiration. So now, as I am considering this as the diaphragm and these two as lungs, so when this contracts, the diaphragm relaxes. As you can see, the diaphragm is at the relaxed position, the lungs at the contract position. When the diaphragm is at contract position, the lungs are at relaxed position. As you can see, these are blowing off. So this showed that when the lungs are at contract position, the diaphragm is at relaxed position. But when the diaphragm is at contract position, the lungs are at relaxed position. So, from the biological point of view, this was the main concept. But from the physics point of view, as I have taken an airtight container which is airtighted by the top and just have this passage which is tracheal passage biologically, and by this air will pass through the straw and goes to these two lungs, by which the air is transported, and the air pressure exerted on the straw makes the balloon inflated, or we can say lungs inflated. But when a person is smoking, the smokes will block the passage of this tracheal way, and when the tracheal way is blocked like this, I have put it a finger for an experiment. then the lungs will not work. As you can see, it is normal. This is normal because the tracheal passage is blocked now. So it is recommended to all say no to smoke or say no to drugs. So the next experiment is a chemical experiment where I have taken a hand glove, normal hand glove, and some vinegar and NaHCO3 reaction. And earlier I have shown you that how they will react and blow the balloon off and make the balloon inflated, because the chemical reaction happening here between acid and base salt plus water, and salt plus water have a large intermolecular forces by which it makes the balloon to be inflated. And this reaction can be taught to the student of the class 9, that this is a neutralization reaction where acid plus base is salt plus water. So this was our third experiment. And the next experiment is fireproof balloon, where I have taken a traditional game, and also you can take some candles. And now let me burn this off for a practical view of this experiment. So let us begin. Now I have burned this cave. Here you can see I have burned this cave. And now I have taken two similar balloons. These are two similar balloons. One filled with air pressure, second filled with water. So when I put this on the cave, it will burst off. It will burst off like this. It is bursted off. But when I will put this on the cave, it will not burst. So now let us burn it again and see what will happen up next. So when you will put this off like this, it will not burst. It is not bursting. So why it doesn't burst? Because the pressure, because the water has been raised by the thermodynamic pressure created by this cave. So the flame and the water reacts to one another, and the rising water goes upside of the balloon, and the cold water replaces the place of the rising water, by which the balloon melts. But water has an amazing capacity of thermodynamically temperature absorbent. So water is a good absorber of the heat. So that is why it doesn't burst. So the next experiment is an air cushion hovercraft, which is created by a compact disc, some tape rings, a bottle cap, and balloons. So let us see how it works. Here I have taken this and I have blown this up. So now when I will leave this, it will move. So how will it move? I will tell you up next about this mechanism. So as you can see, it is moving. So this is an air cushion hovercraft. So this makes sound. Why does this make sound? Because the pressure exerted by the balloon on the glass, or we can say on the surface, is very large, but the surface area is very small. That is why pressure is exerted very rapidly. So it makes a large pressure on the surface. That is why it moves and makes the sound at last. And my final experiment is a boat, which was, I can show you, which is made up of balloon, a straw, and a sponge, which can be easily providable by any home in any home, and we can use them in washing. So let us see. So may I turn my camera? So let us see. Here I have taken a bit of water in the tub. Here I have taken a bit of water in the tub, and now this is my boat. And when I will leave this, it will go upside. As you can see, it is swimming, but the area is very loose. That is why it is not moving correctly. But still, it is moving. As you can see, the pressure is being taken by the fluid particles of this water. So this shown that how pressure is exerted by the fluid particles on a boat so that it makes the boat working and to moving. So I hope you must have learned many scientific concepts with the help of balloon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kemsang.
Rachit sir आ गए.
Sir, I'm here.
कल हो गया.
Now I am inviting Krishna Gupta, code C16. Krishna Gupta, code C16. Presented. Krishna Gupta, code C16. Present or not? Okay, I don't think he's here. Next is Abhiram. Abhiram, is Abhiram present?
C17.
Code C17. Code C17, Abhiram. He is not also there. Next is Vaishnavi Khandelwal, code C19. Vaishnavi Khandelwal, code C19. Is she present?
लंच पे चले गए.
ओके ओके. तो हमारे शेड्यूल के हिसाब से अभी जो लंच टाइम था और कुछ स्टूडेंट्स अभी ज्यादातर स्टूडेंट्स जो है वो प्रेजेंट नहीं है. सो अभी हम लंच ब्रेक लेते हैं. वी विल मीट अगेन एट 1:10. 1:10 पे हम दोबारा मिलेंगे. अभी के लिए आपको लंच ब्रेक है. लंच ब्रेक के बाद हम वापस कंटिन्यू करते हैं मीटिंग अपने जो एग्जीबिशन है. बाकी जो प्रेजेंटेशंस है वो लंच के बाद होंगी. यस मैम. Yes.
Sir, I want to show my project again.
Okay. They will get chance. Students who want to show their exhibits again, they will get chance, but after the lunch. ठीक है. तो lunch हो जाएगा. 1:10 पे we will meet again, and then you will be allowed to show your exhibit again.
So sir, lunch के बाद मतलब time क्या है मतलब वापस अपना project.
बेटा you will get proper time. आपको जो है पूरा टाइम दिया जाएगा. 3:40 तक आपका एग्जीबिशन चलेगा. तो आपको जो है प्रॉपर टाइम दिया जाएगा. जो और भी स्टूडेंट्स अगर कोई दोबारा प्रेजेंट करना चाहते हैं, then they are most welcome. You can inform your escort teachers, and they will inform us on the WhatsApp group that is being made. For now, it's a lunch break. We will meet again at 1:10 p.m. The message will be forwarded to your WhatsApp group also. आपको मैसेज जो है WhatsApp ग्रुप में फॉरवर्ड कर दिया जाएगा. 1:10 पे हम दोबारा मिलेंगे. अभी यू कैन सी. थैंक यू सो मच.
सर चार्जर फ्री है क्या आपका?
Students are requested to please leave the meeting. Students are requested to please leave the meeting. बेटा अभी मीटिंग के लिए लंच ब्रेक के बाद वापस मिलना है.